Hey guys, hope everybody's having a fantastic day, whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. Today I wanted to take a little time to talk about a little knife, the Spyderco Little Native. This is the KnifeJoy edition of the Little Native. It came with pink G10 scales for surviving breast cancer, the walk after. Fantastic cause, fantastic knife. It was fantastic G10. I carried it for a while. I love the pink G10, but I'd also seen these Rips Garage Tech micarta scales, a little bit more my jam. Kind of go with my digs a little bit more. So I like the softness of the micarta. So I did upgrade the scales. But this little knife I've had now in my collection for right around a month. It is a great little carrying knife. The Spyderco Little Native is a compression lock knife. The pink version, which I found out now are all the new base Spyderco models, come in CPM S45VN as opposed to S45 or S30V. So that's a little bit of an upgrade in the steel. And like all Spydercos, this came from this factory, very, very sharp and slicey. It is, again, S45VN, and it does have great action. So this little knife had kind of reminded me all along, and just me personally, as a small version of the Shaman, like a little miniature version of the Shaman. And the reason I feel that way is because of the way this knife actually fills out my hand. For a smaller knife, if I don't use the choil, it's a 3-finger knife with my pinky hanging over. But this knife is obviously designed for that choil to be integrated into your grip, which gives it a full 4-finger grip with all the blade control I could possibly want. And it doesn't matter what grip I'm holding this knife in, there's not a bad angle for me to get good purchase on the blade and get a good controlled grip on the knife. So for that, it's quickly becoming one of my most ergonomical, most carried Spydercos. I do carry it quite a bit as a backup, but I've carried it to the office as a primary carry. And guys, it will do everything you could possibly need in an urban EDC environment. I have no limitations with this knife. Just to give you an idea, let me break out my NAF's ruler here. Let me find the inches side, and let's go down and let's look at that blade. It looks like it is right around a 2.5-inch blade. It looks like it's going to come in right at around a 3.5-inch handle. So it is a smaller blade, and it's a smutsy blade. Cole did make a good point, tri-state, that I keep my knives a little dirty. But guys, they do get used. I was trying to cut myself. But let's do a couple of quick size comparisons to the Spyderco Little Native. Firstly, we'll compare it to the Cold Steel 4Max. It's going to be a good bit smaller than the Cold Steel 4Max. The Wee Baby Banter. It's going to be a little bit bigger than the Wee Baby Banter. Instead of breaking out our bug out in our Spyderco Paramilitary 2, let's break out our mini bug out. And guys, it really splits the difference between the mini bug out and the baby banter. Maybe closer in size to the baby banter, but yeah, real close there. I don't have any small, tiny Spydercos. Let's see how it compares with the TRM Nerd. Yep, it's a little bigger than the Nerd too. So the Little Native is what I would consider a big, small knife. When I say a big, small knife, it carries like a much bigger knife. when I say big small knife, the blade stock on that S45 is very substantial. It's a full grip knife. It's not one of the light FRN style knives. It really fills your hand, even for a smaller knife. I have really no overlap in my fingers. It feels like a full-size knife. So can I recommend the Spyderco Little Native from Golden, Colorado, USA Earth? Absolutely. I think this is a great little knife. I need to take that clip off and get my hand juice in there. Uh-oh. We wouldn't be a video if I didn't fail it at least once. But guys, that's the Spyderco Little Native. I appreciate you every time you stop by and watch one of my videos. I appreciate it if you've made it this long. I appreciate it if you hit the like button. I appreciate it if you subscribe. Most importantly, I'd appreciate if you'd look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right, and look out for one another. Guys, go through life with love in your heart, a smile on your face. That doesn't mean life's great. That just means that you're trying to radiate what could be great. I love you all. Choose debate over hate. Peace.